Good morning, Ananta. Today we are going to discuss about the condensers. Okay, that will be used in the thermal power plant or the steam power plant. Okay, we already well known about the what is the output of that condensers. Okay, why we are using the condensers in the steam power plant? Okay, we condensate the steam. Okay, the main operation of the condenser is the condensate the steam. First, what is meant by the condensation? Condensation means that we reduce the pressure. We reduce the pressure of the steam. Okay, that steam will be converted or that steam will be cooled. Okay, then it will be again converted into the cool water. Okay, that will be given to the economizer again. Okay, why we are using the condensers? Means that we improve the efficiency of a thermal power plant. Okay, how we will improve the efficiency of a thermal power plant? By usage of this condenser. That means that when we are using the condenser, the water does not wasted, that will be recycling. After complete the operation of a turbine, that steam will be again recycling by using this condenser, and then it will be again coming to the economizer. Okay, then that will be going to the economizer. Okay, that's because we are using the condensers. Okay, it is the heat sink of a thermal power plant. Okay, it condenses the exhaust stream from low pressure turbine. Okay, that will be converted into the low pressure steam by combination of the uh, cooling water from the circulating pumps reverse to the condensers. Okay, after coming the cooling water into the condenser, the steam and the cooling water will be both are combined to each other. Then that stream will be again converted into the normal water. Okay, the cooling water exerts the latent heat from the stream, which lead to the condensation. Okay, the condensation is collected in a hot well. In a hot well. Okay, this is the overall operation of a condenser. Okay, by using this condenser, we condensate the water coming out from the steam turbine. We condensate the steam that will be coming out from the steam turbine for the recycling process of a water. For the recycling process of a water, or we reduce the wastage of a power. Okay, the condenser in a power plant is nothing but an equipment which is used to convert steam coming from the turbine to the water. Steam coming from the steam means the gas. Okay, that will be converted into the liquid phase of water. Okay, that will be converted into the liquid phase of water. While using this condenser, we reduce the wastages. We reduce the wastages. Okay, we are having the different types of condensers are used, that will be in the steam power plant. First one is the surface condensers. Okay, first type is the surface condenser. Okay, in a steam condenser there is no mixing of exhaust stream. Okay, first of all, what is meant by condenser? ఏదైతే మనకి టర్బైన్ నుంచి వచ్చిందో ఆ అవుట్పుట్ని తీసుకొని that output is the steam. That wasted steam is again converted into the water. Okay, ఆ వేస్ట్ స్టీమ్ని మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, డ్రా చేసుకొని దాన్ని మనం కూలింగ్ టవర్స్ నుంచి పంప్స్ నుంచి తీసుకున్న కూల్ వాటర్తో కంబైన్ చేసి దెన్ దట్ విల్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇన్ టు ద నార్మల్ వాటర్. ఓకే, దెన్ దట్ విల్ బి గివెన్ టు ద ఎకనామైజర్. ఓకే, అలా నార్మల్ వాటర్ కన్వర్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, ఎకనామైజర్కి కనెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. Okay, this is the process of recycling for the for reducing the wastages of water. ఓకే అండర్స్టాండ్ మా వేస్టేజ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ని మనం రెడ్యూస్ చేసుకోవడం కోసం దాన్ని ఏం చేస్తున్నాం మళ్ళీ అగైన్ రీసైక్లింగ్ కోసం ఏదైతే స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీ ఉందో అది ఆ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీని వేస్ట్ అవ్వకుండా మళ్ళీ కండెన్సేట్ చేసుకొని లిక్విడ్ ఫామ్లోకి కన్వర్ట్ చేసి then it will be given to the economizer again. Okay, that is the overall operation for the condenser. Okay, what is the input for that condenser? That is the steam that will be coming out from the turbine. Okay, turbine నుంచి ఏదైతే స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీ వస్తుందో ఆ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీని మళ్ళీ టర్బైన్స్ కి ఇస్తున్నాము. ఓకే, అండ్ దెన్ కూలింగ్ టవర్స్ నుంచి వాటర్ తీసుకొని రివర్ నుంచి ఓకే ఆ వాటర్ని కూడా మళ్ళీ టర్బైన్స్కి ఇస్తున్నాం, సారీ కండెన్సర్కి ఇస్తున్నాం. Okay, then by combination of that cooling water and the steam, that will be converted into the liquid phase of water. Okay, that will be converted into the liquid phase of water. Okay, that is the main use of a condenser. Next, in that first type is the surface condenser. There is no, in that surface condenser there is no mixing of the exhaust steam and the cool. Okay, the condensate can be reused in the boilers. Okay, this condensated water that can be reused in the boilers. ఏదైతే మనం కండెన్సేట్ చేస్తున్నామో ఆ వాటర్ని మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తున్నాం మనం బాయిలర్కి ఇన్పుట్గా ఇస్తాం. Okay, in the surface condenser even improve the water can be used for cooling purpose, whereas in the jet condenser cooling water must be pure. ఓకే, జెట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కండెన్సర్లో అయితే ఏంటి జెట్ స్పీడ్తో మనం వాటర్ని ఫ్లో చేయడం వల్ల అది కూల్ అయ్యి దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ బి గివెన్ టు ద బాయిలర్ అగైన్. Okay, although the capital cost and the space requirement is more in surface condensers. Okay, the cost for that surface condenser is also more and space occupation for that surface condenser is also more. Okay, but it is still preferred due to its low running cost and high thermal efficiency of the plant. Okay, running cost is also reduced and also the efficiency of the plant will also be increased. Okay, that is the main usage of the condenser. ఓకే, కండెన్సర్ మెయిన్ యూజ్ ఏంటమ్మా మనకి ఏదైతే టర్బైన్ నుంచి వచ్చిందో వేస్ట్ ఇన్పుట్, దట్ వేస్ట్ ఇన్పుట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ టు ద కండెన్సర్, దెన్ దట్ విల్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇన్ టు ద నార్మల్ లిక్విడ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్. ఆ కండెన్సేట్ అయింది ఏమైంది మనకి లిక్విడ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ లోకి కన్వర్ట్ అయింది. ఓకే, సర్ఫేస్ కండెన్సర్ హ్యావ్ ద ఇన్స్టాల్మెంట్ కాస్ట్ ఈస్ మోర్ వెన్ కంపేర్ టు ద జెట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కండెన్సర్. Okay, and also the running cost for that surface condenser is the less. Okay, and high thermal efficiency. Okay, this is the one type of diagram for the central flow of surface condenser. Okay, these are the various water tubes. These round circles are the water tubes and these are the exact stream inlets. Okay, that will be coming out from the turbine. టర్బైన్ నుంచి ఏదైతే స్ట్రీమ్ వస్తున్నాయో వాటిని ఏం చేస్తున్నాం మనం ఈ స్ట్రీమ్ ఇన్లెట్స్ కి కనెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాము. ఏదైతే ఈ స్ట్రీమ్ ఇన్లెట్స్ అనేవి వాటర్ ట్యూబ్ లోకి నుంచి ఫ్లో అవుతున్నాయో దెన్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద కూలింగ్ వాటర్. ఓకే, దట్ విల్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇన్ టు ద లిక్విడ్ ఫామ్. ఓకే, ఇలా సర్క్యులర్ ఫామ్ లో ఇది రొటేట్ అవుతూ ఆ స్ట్రీమ్ అనేది మనకి సర్క్యులర్ ఫామ్ లోకి కన్వర్ట్ అయ్యి దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ బి గివెన్ టు ద condenser exhaust pump. Okay, in this central flow surface condenser type stream enters around the shield circumferences. Okay, that will be rotated in the circular flows. Okay, the condenser flows radially towards the center of the tube. Okay, this will be flows radially at the center of the tubes. Okay, this is the main working of a central flow of surface condenser. This is the main working of a central flow of surface condenser, and also this is the circuit diagram for the central flow of surface condenser. Okay, this is the exhaust stream inlet and this is the various water tubes. Okay, the tubes are in the form of a circular shape, central flow circular shapes. Okay, when the stream will be coming out from the top of this condenser, then that stream is entered into these water tubes. Okay, the tubes are placed in the circular in the center of the condensers. Okay, then then the rotation of this condenser, the stream and the water are combined each other, then the output will be coming out from these condensers. Okay, to be condensated extraction pump. Okay, this is the condensated extraction pump. Okay, this is the central flow surface condenser circuit diagram. Okay, we are having the some of advantages are there when compared to the surface condenser. Okay, that is the low maintenance cost, low maintenance cost, and the initial cost is more when compared to the jet type of condenser. Initial cost is more when compared to the jet type of condenser. Okay, this is the diagram for the central flow type of a condenser. Okay, next coming to the jet condenser. Okay, jet condenser means the by the flow of water in the form of a jet. Okay, the flow of water is in the form of a jet speed. Okay, then that stream is converted into the liquid form. Okay, then the stream is converted into the liquid form. ఓకే, ఇందులో ఏం చేస్తున్నాము, మన వాటర్ని జెట్ ఫామ్లో మనం వాటర్ని స్ప్రే చేయడం ద్వారా మనకి ఏమవుతుంది, మనకి అక్కడ ఉన్న స్ట్రీమ్ అనేది మనకి లిక్విడ్ ఫామ్లోకి కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ మిక్సింగ్ టైప్ కండెన్సర్ వేర్ ఎగ్జాస్ట్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఈస్ కండెన్స్డ్ మిక్స్ అప్ విత్ ఏ కూలింగ్ వాటర్, వేర్ ఎగ్జాస్ట్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఈస్ కండెన్స్డ్ and mixing up with a cooling water. Okay, in jet condensers, high power is required for condensation. Okay, jet condenser లో మనం ఏం చేయాలి, వాటర్ ని అలా జెట్ ఫామ్ లో మనం స్ప్రింకిల్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి we require the more amount of power. Okay, we require the more amount of power. Okay, but after condensation, cooling water can be used to the boiler. Okay, after complete the operation of the condensation, the cooling water is given to the boiler again for the recycling purpose, and also we improve the efficiency of a thermal power plant. Okay, as it is not free from the salt and other immunities. Okay, so good quality water is used in the jet condenser for the condensation. Why? Because we are using the good quality of water. By the sprinkle of that water, we reduce the stream pressure, or we convert that stream water into the liquid form. In that process, only we are using the good quality of water. Okay, that is the difference between the jet condenser and also the surface condenser. Okay, that is the only difference between the jet condenser and also the surface condensers. Okay, what are the advantages and disadvantages are there in the case of a jet condenser? Okay, before going to advantages and disadvantages of a jet condenser, before going to the advantages and disadvantages of a jet condenser, first, what is the disadvantages in the case of a surface condenser? The initial cost for that surface condenser and the place of occupation for that surface condenser is more. Okay, the space occupation and also the initial cost for that surface condenser is more. Okay, that's why we are using the jet condenser. Okay, what are the main advantages in the case of a jet condensers? First of all, the design of a jet condenser is simple. The design process for that jet condenser is simple, and the size is also very less when compared to the surface condenser. The size is more in the case of a central flow surface condenser, then that will be reduced in the case of a jet condenser. Therefore, less floor area is required as compared to the other condensers. Okay, we require the less space. Okay, we require the less space. Okay, therefore the price is cheap. Okay, then the cost for this condenser is less. Okay, this is the sum of the advantages when compared to the surface condenser. Next, what are the disadvantages are there in the case of a jet condenser? That is the efficiency is low. Vacuum efficiency is low in the case of a jet condensers. Okay, the pure condensation is not possible. Okay, that means the we 100% we does not convert the stream into the water. Some wastages are obtained. మొత్తం మనము కండెన్సేషన్ అనేది చేయలేం ఈ టైప్ ఆఫ్ జెట్ కండెన్సర్స్ లో. ఎందుకు మనకి వేస్టేజెస్ అనేవి ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. ఎందుకు వేస్టేజెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి? వాటర్ ని మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, జెట్ ఫామ్ లో మనం ఫ్లో చేసినప్పుడు అందులో ఉన్న స్టీమ్ ఎనర్జీ అనేది లిక్విడ్ ఫామ్ లోకి కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. కాబట్టి మొత్తం వాటర్ ని మనం కండెన్సేట్, మొత్తం స్ట్రీమ్ ని మనం కండెన్సేషన్ అనేది చేయలేము. ఓకే, దేర్ ఫోర్ ద ప్యూర్ కండెన్సేషన్ ఈజ్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్, సో ఇట్ కెనాట్ బి రీయూజ్డ్. కాబట్టి వాటిని మళ్ళీ మనం రీయూజ్ అనేది చేసుకోలేము. Okay, this is the sum of the advantages and the disadvantages in the case of a jet condensers. Okay, when compared to the surface condensers, we are having the some of the disadvantages and the advantages are there in the case of a jet condensers. Okay, next, different types of jet condensers. Okay, we are having the 4 types of jet condensers are there. Okay, we are having the 4 directions. Jet, what is the meaning for that jet? Jet means the we are sprinkling the water in the form of a jet. Okay, therefore according to the direction of a flow, of a water, that can be divided into 4 types. According to the direction of flow of a water, that condensers are divided into 4 types. Okay, first one is the parallel flow jet condenser. Counter flow are the low level jet condensers. Barometric are the high level jet condensers. Ejector condensers. Okay, these are the 4 types of a jet condensers depending upon the flow of water or the direction of the flow of water. The jet condensers are divided into 4 types. Okay, that is the parallel flow jet condensers. Counter flow are the low level jet condensers. Barometric are the high level jet condensers. Next one is the ejector condensers. Okay, in that first one is the parallel flow jet condensers. Okay, according to the flow of the water, the jet condensers are divided into parallel type of jet condensers are the another type of jet condensers. Okay, as seen in that diagram, this is the schematic diagram. Then this is the cooling water, this is the hot well, and this is the condensate extraction pump. Okay, this is the condensate extraction pump. This is the condensate water, air pump, water sprays. This is the water sprays, and these are the cooling waters. Okay, the cooling water is coming from the down position to the top of that jet condensers. Okay, this is the entrance of that cooling water. Okay, this is the entrance for that cooling water like this. Okay, then that water is sprayed. In this place, the water is sprayed like this. Okay, in this space, the water is sprayed like this. Okay, and then the exact stream is coming in from this top of the condenser. The exact stream is coming in from this top of the exact stream. Okay, that stream is entered to this condenser, and also this cooling water is also entered in this top of the condenser. Okay, in this case that water is sprayed. Okay, in this case the water is sprayed like this. Okay, therefore both the combination of these waters and the stream, and also we are having the some air pumps. By using these air pumps we inlet the cool air. Okay, after the complete the condensation process, that will be delivered to the hot well to the boilers. Okay, that will be delivered to the hot well to the boilers. Okay, this is the parallel flow of a jet condenser. Okay, this is the parallel flow of a jet condenser. Okay, at the down portion we are having the cooling water. That cooling water is flows like this at the top of this condenser, and also this exhaust stream is entered at the top of these condensers, and in this stage the water is sprayed like this. Then that stream is again converted into the liquid form, then that liquid form of the water, then that condensate that water that will be going out of that hot wells and then to the boilers, hot well and then to the boilers. Okay, this is the parallel flow type of a jet condensers. Okay, ఇక్కడేమో మనం వాటర్ ఇస్తున్నామమ్మా, ఈ వాటర్ ఏంటి మనకి కింద నుంచి ఇలా ఫ్లో అవుతుంది. ఓకే, పైనుంచి మనకి ఏంటి స్ట్రీమ్ అనేది ఫ్లో అవుతుంది. ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గర మనం ఏదైతే వాటర్ ఇన్లెట్ తీసుకుంటున్నామో ఆ వాటర్ ని మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే స్ప్రే ఫామ్ లో స్ప్రే చేస్తాం. స్ప్రేగా మనం ఎందుకు అలా స్ప్రే చేస్తున్నాము అంటే, ఇలా స్ప్రే ఫామ్ లో జెట్ ఫామ్ లో కానీ మనం వాటర్ ని స్ప్రింకిల్ చేస్తే దాంట్లో ఉన్న ప్రెషర్ అనేది తొందరగా సపరేట్ అయిపోద్ది. దెన్ quickly it will be converted into the liquid form. Okay, that's why we are using the water sprayers at this point. Okay, ఈ పాయింట్ లో ఇలా వాటర్ స్ప్రేస్ తో మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, స్ప్రే చేసి దాని నుంచి ఆ వాటర్ని పంపించేసి మళ్ళీ కండెన్సేట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత దాన్ని హాట్ వెల్లోకి స్టోర్ చేసుకొని అగైన్ ఇట్ విల్ బి గివెన్ టు ద బాయిలర్స్. తర్వాత బాయిలర్కి మనం ఇచ్చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఓవరాల్ ఆపరేషన్ ఇన్ ద కేస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ ప్యారలల్ ఫ్లో జెట్ కండెన్సర్. ఓకే, ఇన్ ద కేస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ ప్యారలల్ ఫ్లో జెట్ కండెన్సర్. నెక్స్ట్ టైప్ ఈస్ ద counter flow or the low level jet condensers. Okay, next type of jet condenser is the counter flow or the low level jet condensers. Okay, this is the air pump. Okay, this is the air pump. This is the plates, some sprinkles plates, and this is the cooling water. This is the cooling water inlet, and this is the condensated shields. Okay, this is the exhaust stream inlets, exhaust stream inlets. Okay, in the previous figure the stream will be entered at the top of the condenser. Okay, in this case the stream will be entered at the middle of these condensers, and then cooling water is entered in this way. Then after coming this cooling water and exhaust stream, both will be combined to each other and then condensate that water, then it will be given to the hot well. Okay, this is the counter flow or the low level jet condensers, or the low level jet condensers. After complete the operation, then that hot well will be going away from these condensers, from this condenser to the economizer, air preheaters, and also the chimneys. Okay, this is the constructional diagram for that low level type of a jet condensers. Okay, next coming to the third type of jet condenser is the barometric or the high level jet condensers. Okay, the third type of jet condenser is the barometric or the high level jet condenser. Okay, in the case of a previous figure, that is the low level jet condenser. Okay, this is the high level jet condenser. That means that the water is sprinkled in the high levels. Okay, that will be high jet form, that will be in the high jet form. Okay, this is the cooling tower. Okay, this is the cooling tower or the river, and this is the pump, circulating water pump. Okay, by using this cooling tower and the circulating water pump, the water is entered like this in the jet condenser. Okay, In that we are having the some sprays are there. By using that sprays we increase the water pressure for that sprinkling process. Okay, this is the water sprays, and the exhaust stream is entered like this. Okay, then the exhaust stream is entered like this. Okay, this is the exhaust stream, and this is the water inlet, cooling water inlet, and this is the exhaust stream. Okay, after complete the combination of this exhaust water, exhaust stream and the water, then that will be discharged to the pipes and it will be stored in the hot wells, and it will be stored in the hot wells. Okay, this is the complete operation for the high level jet type of condensers. Okay, this is the complete operation for the high level jet condensers. Okay, in that case, we are sprinkle the water in the high speeds. Okay, that is in the high level jet type of sprays are used. Okay, by using that high level jet condensers, we quickly obtain the output. Okay, then the stream will be quickly converted into the liquid form. Okay, then the stream will be quickly converted into the liquid form. Okay, this is the barometric or the high level jet condensers. Okay, in that we are using the water sprinkles. Okay, in the previous figure we does not use any water sprinkles, but it is called as the low level jet condensers. Okay, the flow of the water movement will be low when compared to this type. Okay, will be low when compared to this barometric or the high level jet condensers. Okay, that is the difference between the high level jet condenser and also the low level jet condensers. Okay, next last type is the ejector condensers. Ejector condense, in that we are designing the some nozzles. Okay, this is the nozzles. These are the nozzles. Halo translated cones. Okay, these are the halo translated cones. Okay, these are the diverting cones. Okay, these are the diverting cones. This is the non-written values, and this is the exhaust stream. The stream will be entered like this. Okay, this is the exhausted stream. The stream will be entered like this, and this is the water inlet, and this is the water inlet. The water is injected like this. Okay, by using the nozzles or the cones, that water is ejected. Okay, that water is ejected in the very high speeds. Okay, that water is ejected in the very high speeds. Okay, that's why we are using the nozzles and also the hollow cones, nozzles and also the hollow cones. Okay, by using these cones we are increasing the pressure of the water. We are increasing the pressure of the water. Okay, that type is called as the ejector type of condensers. Okay, that type is called as the ejector type of the condensers. Okay, in the case of ejector type condensers, in the ejector type condenser, stream and the water is mixed simultaneously. Okay, in the case of ejector type of condensers, the stream and water is mixed simultaneously, and also passed through the series of a metal cones, and also passed through these metal cones are the nozzles. Okay, that water is combinedly moving from these nozzles and the hollow tuned cones, and also this is the water inlet. Okay, that will be coming out from the nozzles. Okay, non-written values of the arrangements are in the case of a jet type of condensers. Okay, this is the difference between the ejector type of condensers and high level condensers, and these are the low level type of jet condensers, and also parallel flow of condensers. Okay, these are the four types of a jet condensers in the case of a steam power plant. Okay, basically we are having the two types of a condensers, that is the surface condensers and also jet type of condensers. Okay, basically the condensers are divided into two types. Okay, that is surface condensers and also the jet condensers. Okay, surface condensers have the more initial cost and it occupies large space, and jet condensers has the less initial cost and it occupies the less space. Less initial cost and it occupies the less space. Okay, this is the difference between the surface condenser and the jet condenser. Okay, ఫస్ట్ కండెన్సర్ అంటే ఏంటమ్మా, మనకి టర్బైన్ లో ఏదైతే స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీ డెలివర్డ్ అయిందో దట్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీని మనం కండెన్సర్ కి ఇన్పుట్ గా ఇస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, కండెన్సర్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, అక్కడ కూలింగ్ టవర్స్ నుంచి రివర్ నుంచి వాటర్ అనేది తీసుకొని ఆ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీతో కంబైన్ చేసి దాన్ని లిక్విడ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ లోకి కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తుంది. వై? బికాస్ వీఆర్ కన్వర్టింగ్ దట్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఇంటూ వాటర్, we improve the efficiency or we reduce the wastages of water. Okay, water wastages ni మనం reduce చేయడం కోసం ఆ స్ట్రీమ్ ని ప్లస్ కూలింగ్ టవర్ నుంచి తీసుకున్న వాటర్ ని రెండింటిని కంబైన్ చేసి వీఆర్ డెవలపింగ్ ద లిక్విడ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్. Okay, then that will be given to the economizer. Okay, that is the main process. Okay, in that we are using the వాటర్. ఆ వాటర్ ని మనం ఎలా సెంట్రల్ ఫ్లో వాటర్ చేసుకుంటున్నామా లేదా జెట్ షేప్ లో మనం వాటర్ ని కండెన్సేషన్ కి యూజ్ చేసుకుంటున్నామా అనేది మనకి డిఫరెన్స్. ఓకే, దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని టూ టైప్స్ గా మనం డివైడ్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ ద సెంట్రల్ ఫ్లో టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఏ సర్ఫేస్ కండెన్సర్. Okay, second one is the jet type of condensers. Okay, what is the difference between surface condenser and the jet condensers? Okay, in the surface condenser the space occupation is more. Okay, in the case of surface condenser the space occupation is more when compared to the jet condensers. Okay, and also the initial cost is more in surface condenser. Okay, the initial cost is less in the case of a jet condenser. Okay, the initial cost is less in the case of a jet condenser. Okay, this is the difference between the surface condenser and also the jet condenser. Okay, depending upon the flow of that water, that jet condensers are again classified into four types. Okay, depending upon the flow of the water, the condensers are divided into two types. That is, first one is the surface condenser, next one is the jet type of condenser. Okay, సేమ్ జెట్ అంటే ఏంటి, మనకి హై స్పీడ్ తో వాటర్ ని స్ప్రింకిల్ చేసే ప్రాసెస్ ని మనం జెట్ కండెన్సర్స్ అంటున్నాం. ఓకే, ఈ జెట్ కండెన్సర్స్ ని మనం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఓకే, జెట్ కండెన్సర్స్ ని మనం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మనకి జెట్ ఫామ్ లో వాటర్ ని ఫ్లో చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, అలా జెట్ ఫామ్ లో వాటర్ ని ఫ్లో చేసినప్పుడు వెంటనే దట్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీ విల్ బి కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ ద లిక్విడ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్. ఓకే, దట్ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీ ఈస్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ ద లిక్విడ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్. ఓకే, ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి ఆ స్ట్రీమ్ ఎనర్జీ అనేది లిక్విడ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ లో కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుందో then automatically it will be given to the boilers again. Then automatically it will be given to the boilers again. Okay, that is the main operation in the case of a condensers. Okay, the usage of this the advantages of that jet condensers are the design of this jet condensers is simple when compared to the surface condenser. Okay, surface means in the all the directions we will flow the water. Okay, in the jet type of condensers that water will be sprinkled at the jet speed. Okay, that's why we reduce the time for the operation of that condenser and also we improve the efficiency of a power plant. Okay, this is the overall construction design and the types of a condensers that will be used in the case of a thermal power plant or the steam power plant. Okay, the condensers, economizers, air preheaters, superheaters, okay, that all will be used for improving the thermal efficiency. Okay, these are the various parts that will be used for improving the thermal efficiency of a steam power plant or the thermal power plant. Okay, by usage of these various equipments in the steam power plant, we increase the efficiency and also we reduce the time for the operation of a boilers. Okay, that is the main important usage